Each night at Rangiroa, a completely different world emerges on the reefs.
Jean-Pierre, tu vérifies bien, tu reprends bien tes repères là, et tu regardes bien que tu ne décroches pas, hein, parce que c'est pas quand tu
As darkness falls, Cranston and a team of French divers will enter Taputa Pass to document the world below, particularly the behavior of the sharks.
Yann, s'il se décroche, il éteint la lumière, hein, ok? Comment? Tu vas protéger ma descente. Ok.
In the fading light, as Cranston and the others descend, they notice groups of butterfly fish and surgeonfish swarming at the edge of Taputa Pass. Rising together in a mating dance, the fish then dart off in small groups, releasing their spawn into the current, where the fertilized eggs are swept out to sea, away from most predators.
Eggs and sperm poofed out into the water, mixed together, and drifted out to sea with the current. So here is a little fish that is taking advantage of this current to spread its genes around.
Nothing at night is the same in the underwater world. Parrotfish, who are awake and active in the daytime, now sleep inside cocoons they weave from their own mucus. Cocoons designed to hide their chemical signature from predators. As Cranston descends into the darkness at the edge of the pass, the first sharks appear. Mostly gray reef sharks, but also a few white-tip reef sharks who've emerged from their sleeping caves to hunt.
The difference between day and night was the sharks were a lot more aggressive at night. They were a lot quicker to come and get in your face, a lot quicker to come into the pool of light. The electrical cables are putting out AC current, and the sharks picked up on this, and they were rubbing against the cables, and in some cases even kind of nibbling at them.
Under these conditions, Cranston relies on the safety divers to keep the sharks away from his equipment. Other things are different now, too. The shoals of fish that greet the divers in the daytime are absent, as are the dolphins, who are probably hunting in the deep water far offshore.
The organized, almost lackadaisical schools of segregated sharks were nowhere to be seen at night. They were much more competitive for whatever there was to eat. During the day, they're perhaps relaxing. Perhaps not all of these sharks are awake in these schools, and when you go down there with some electricity running through the cables, ding, the dinner bell rings, and there's activity.
Here in the darkness, it becomes clear that the Great Wall of Sharks is not so intimidating as it first seemed. These reef sharks probably gathered during the day as a means of defense.
Almost every animal in the ocean has another animal that eats it. Every predator has a predator until you get to the apex predator. The apex predator here is the tiger shark, the great hammerhead shark. So it's completely reasonable that reef sharks have to go into a defensive schooling posture to feel comfortable.
Every morning, as it has for countless millions of years, the tide at Rangiroa changes. Predators gather at the edge. Safe inside their own shelter, they spend the daylight hours at rest. In a place of so much bounty, there is room for dolphins and sharks, for whales, there's even a place here for the great loners who travel up from their mysterious journeys in the depths. In this tiny corner of the South Pacific, perhaps more than anywhere else on Earth, the varied creatures of the sea have learned to live in a state of natural harmony. Perhaps this is Rangiroa's greatest secret.